Hugo Chavez, you were a great man with an even greater taste in ideology. The long-heralded ruler of Venezuela since 1999 unfortunately died of cancer at the ripe young age of 58 on the 5th of March 2013. You can hear the tears in my voice. He was a visionary, a saint, and some say that his penis was so large that socialism was the only, quote, effective way to distribute the love, quote unquote, the quote. A man fueled by not only his ambition, but also the state's free-flowing crude. Oh, how could you resist the liquid delight pouring into the hearts of the people and strangling their very hold on society? That faint smell of light, sweet sobriety invading your personal space like some sort of self-initiated rape. Your love for money has destroyed you, yet the crude won't stop flowing. You're a prisoner to your own addiction because your brain speaks corruption. You're a fool, Chavez. Let go of the demon that suppresses your mind. Lol jokes, it's a bit too late for that sort of rhetoric now. The fat bastard first came to public attention on February 1992, when as a young parachute regiment officer appeared on Venezuelan television during a botched coup attempt. Chavez went to jail but said he would be back, bigger and stronger, and 6 years later won the 1998 presidential election. With the frequent changing of the constitution and other acts of clear corruption, he managed to divide the country into a pro-Chavez, anti-Chavez paradigm. Yet the country is nothing but an unsustainable oil McFlurry. A boom in the oil price during the 1970s led to mass consumption and spending, which eventually began to dwindle come the 90s, leaving the people vulnerable and pissed off. Come Chavez, and here's a leader that claims will change everything with so-called 21st century socialism, as well as challenge US hegemony. Oh, how unrealistic. Because if it's one thing we've learnt from the big troll, it's that if you can't spend your way to fiscal discipline, you probably hired the wrong man to be finance minister. Chavez appealed and gained loyalty of the urban shanty towns, which had attracted migrants from all over Venezuela and neighbouring countries during the oil boom years. People who ultimately did not benefit from the oil money, a place where crime and unemployment had taken a firm grip. So, on December 6, 1998, Chavez won 56% of the vote, becoming president of the world's greatest country, Venezuela. This is the same man who, in a failed attempt to change the constitution, tried to rule the country indefinitely so that he could turn Venezuela into a socialist utopia, which he estimated would be ready by 2021. He also strengthened the state's oil company, imposing much tougher terms on foreign oil companies operating in Venezuela. This was the key to his success. With massive increases in public spending fueled by oil revenues, Chavez felt unstoppable. Too bad the inflation, corruption, and waste from his policies turned Venezuela into the laughingstock of the South Americas. Unemployment rose higher after the GFC took full wrath of the nation, and violent crime was vehemently unopposed in the country. In fact, up until his death, the estimated death toll of the country had hit 155,788 people. Murder, bloody murder. However, Chavez was to become a celebrity. His anti-American rhetoric drew fans from the leaders of Iran, Cuba, and Russia as a heralded challenger to this vile concept of Americanism. Well, I wonder where he was selling the oil to. So here we are. It's 2013 and Chavez is no more. Like a bloodstain on the carpet, forever forgotten and despised. One day we will salute you, Hugo Chavez. However, this world still has a long way to go before hitting rock bottom.